lot of people in Nigeria cannot do what Akpabio did few hours ago. Many great men, many big men, many politicians in Nigeria, what Akpabio did few hours ago, a lot of them cannot come out to do it. You know, Akpabio actually came out to confess few hours ago. You will see show for yourself in this very video. Everywhere paused because nobody ever expected that Akpabio can come this way to confess his own part of the story, what he did and all of that. Akpabio said everything. You will see show for yourself in this very video. So I would like guys to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just where to share it. Everywhere pause. Share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share the video, just where to like it. Like the video, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
And boy, you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just want to click the red subscription button appearing in your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. You know, a lot of things happen as far as Natasha and Akpabio case is concerned, and Natasha have taken Akpabio's name to different media houses both in local and international level, and a lot of them are publishing the names of Akpabio in their newspapers and even in their media houses, in their news. The names of Akpabio is everywhere. But boss few years ago, you know, a lot of people are thinking that Akpabio is really guilty of this thing, but nobody know the true fact. Everything that a lot of people are saying, they are alleged. Nobody have the true evidence because Natasha herself have not released the evidence that she claimed that she have against Akpabio, and a lot of people are pointing at Natasha that she should release the evidence that she have against Akpabio. But Natasha came out to say it. She said she did not want to release the evidence. She said that in Chinese television. You know, she said she did not want to release the evidence, that she wants to wait till the matter is being investigated, that she did not want to release the evidence in such a way that the evidence will be declared dead before arrival and all of that. And she never wanted that because this lady is a legal practitioner. But Kasala boss few years ago, since a lot of people have been saying that Akpabio did not talk about this issue, Akpabio is doing everything possible to sign in this issue, Akpabio have finally come out, he have finally bust out. Akpabio have finally come out to confess and say everything regarding the issue, the way everything goes, everything that you don't even know. You will see for yourself. A lot of pastors cannot do it in Nigeria. A lot of big men of God, a lot of big politicians in Nigeria cannot do what Akpabio did. So I will play the full video. You see things the way it goes. So I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just where to share it as you're watching it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, since when the issue started, it has only been Natasha that have been going from one media houses to another media houses. Akpabio said something. He said he will not say anything regarding the issue because he believes that Natasha did not have an evidence against him and all of that. But Natasha said Akpabio really did this thing, and a lot of people are actually pulling their support for Natasha. They said yes, Natasha is really saying the truth. Yes, we understand the fact that a lot of people did not like Akpabio. Most of Nigerians, like many Nigerians, did not like Akpabio. Is it not the same Akpabio that came out during embargo government protests and said when protesters were protesting that he would be in his house eating and dining and enjoying himself? It is the same Akpabio that have said all manner of things. It is the same Akpabio that have done a lot that Nigerians did not like. Now the same Akpabio is the one that is being accused and all of that, and a lot of Nigerians are putting their support for Natasha. If they should see anybody that actually talk in favor of Akpabio, they will bash the person and all of that. We understand the grievances of Nigeria. We know everything that Nigerians are facing, the kind of hardship that the government actually put Nigerians into, the multi-dimensional and abject poverty that they put on Nigerians. We understand the fact, but the truth still remains the same. You know, Natasha Akpoti have finally said that she will not release an evidence without the investigation being kicking off, and the same thing is what she's standing on now. The matter is in court, and the court said that either of Natasha or Akpabio should come out to media to discuss the issue again, that since the issue is in court, that they should wait for the court ruling and all of that, and it is in the court that Natasha will definitely provide the evidence that she claims that she have and all of that, and Akpabio will say his own part of the story because Akpabio will be issuing his opponent whether he likes it or not, and Akpabio will be brought to court to defend himself and all of that. Now everywhere is boiling right now. What a lot of Nigerians did not expect, what a lot of people did not expect, Akpabio have finally done it. Nobody ever see it coming. Nobody ever expect that Akpabio can come this far to see what he actually said. So I will play you the full video. You will see things the way it goes. Come and see confession. A lot of people were thinking Akpabio cannot come out to confess and all of that, but Akpabio faced the multitude and he confessed everything out. You will see things for yourself. So you can share the video, just share it. If you can't share it, just like it. First of all, let me play what ADEOLA FAYEHUN said, how she exposed a particular Akpabio senator. As far as this Natasha case is concerned, you see exposure. Come and see the disgrace of Akpabio senator. The senator that said he pulled all his support for Akpabio, he pulled his life for Akpabio when Natasha was actually accusing Akpabio. Come and see the disgrace. The secrets you don't know about him is finally out, and I say that's not enough. The judge actually came out. The human rights activist lawyer have said everything that you didn't know. Then during the video, you will hear the confession of Akpabio. Everywhere boss. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
My people, guys, you cannot make this up. Move closer, move closer. Hey, Nigerians, have you heard that the chairman of the Senate Committee on Ethics, the man that threw out Auntie Natasha's case of sexual harassment against the Senate president, have you heard that the man was disbarred in the America? I beg, let me kneel down for my father before we continue. Uncle Ejadio, is it true that you were disbarred in America? Hey, they said he said you were once a lawyer in New York City. That is my city. But that you did some machine when there were 2 petition charges of professional misconduct against you. Uncle, misconduct. Wait. Isn't that why they suspended Auntie Natasha? Benny, we'll come back to that. You were disgraced in America. Uncle, they said you engaged in a pattern and practice of failing to cooperate with the grievance committee's investigation and neglect of a legal matter entrusted to you by a client. Is this true? So therefore, as of 2010, in fact, let me tell you exactly how they wrote it. They said effective immediately, Neda Bandats Imasuen, that is our father, is disbarred. And his name is stricken as in Pewon Fagile. Hey, from the role of attorneys and counselors at Wow, uncle. So you were cancelled as a lawyer. You now move back to Nigeria and you repackage yourself in Nigeria. I'm very sure that this man has been telling people. I had my own law firm in New York City. Yeah, it's just that I decided to move back to Nigeria to serve my country. I'm trying to give back. My country needs me. In fact, some media companies are also reporting that you were involved in fraud in New York. Allegedly new. Don't quote me. You'll be doing like this. You'll be wearing shoulder pad. You see, this is why voters need to be researching candidates very, very well before casting their vote. People of Edo South, you did not Google this man attorney to add salt to injury. They now made him the chairman of the Senate Committee on Ethics. I'm like, ethics, just imagine. Ethics, privileges, and public petitions. Ethics, where did you find it? Someone who allegedly has no ethics, uncle, even if they dash you chairman of that committee, you should have said no. You did not need to give them any reason. You should just say, no, I humbly object, I humbly reject. But you went and put your head where you know that you have a history in the America. You think it will be buried just because you have repackaged yourself in Nigeria? It doesn't work like that. You should have said no. To think that the same you will now be the one to recommend in your capacity as the chairman of ethics committee. He was the one that recommended suspending Auntie Natasha for what he called gross misconduct. According to him, he said that Senator Natasha Puti-Uduaghan brought the presiding officer and the entire Senate to public opprobrium. Want to say, boo? He spoke grammar. Opprobrium means harsh criticism. Basically, he recommended suspending her because the public criticized Akpabio. Wow, as in, clap for yourself, uncle. Hey, suspending a lawmaker for misconduct. Did you not check the mirror? You did not look in the mirror. Oh yeah, mirror. You are there judging other people's ethics, other people's character. Is your conscience not pricking you? By the way, where were you when your colleagues were collecting bribes, allegedly, the 4-person budget? Allegedly, but some lawmakers confessed that they collected 8 million naira from each university in Nigeria as a condition for passing their 2025 budget proposals. It was all over the news in January. This same ethics committee, your committee did not see that. Uncle, you did not probe anyone or suspend anyone. Abi, he also collected money. I don't know. But now you have liver to throw out a woman's sexual harassment case without any investigation. You said it was dead on arrival. And then you now accused her of misconduct because the public criticized you and your godfather. Where is thunder when you need it? You that should be keeping a low profile with what you have in your closet. You even said 6 months suspension. Why are you not afraid? Even though you know it is against the law to suspend a lawmaker for more than 14 days. I mean, what exactly does this man even have against Auntie Natasha for him to recommend 6 months? Not only that, he also recommended taking away her security aids, her official vehicle. She should not be paid for 6 months and no allowances. He even said she must not be seen anywhere near the National Assembly for the next 6 months. The one that is baffling everybody is that he also recommended that for the next 6 months, Auntie cannot introduce herself as a lawmaker anywhere in the world. We were like, it was INEC that declared her a lawmaker. Who are you to impeach her or to say she can no longer be a lawmaker? You know, we were baffled. We were like, why was this one added? Ashe, the man was just borrowing a script from his own court judgment in the America. I mean, if you look at the documents, they literally listed it that neither Imasuen must desist and refrain from practicing law in any form, either as principal or agent or clerk or employee of another. Number 2, they said he must not appear as an attorney or counselor at law before any court, judge, justice, board, commission, or other public authority. The man copied and pasted his own judgment and reframed it for Auntie Natasha. With due respect, Uncle, in case you're watching, that was not a smart move. Allah. I'm not abusing you, of course. You know I'm the only one that will tell you the truth. I'm just telling you my observation of this equation. You know, looking at this critically with my koro eyes inside the medulla oblongata of my photosynthesis. I don't know who advised you, but that was not very smart. You know, I have to tell you the truth. I have to. You cannot say that somebody that INEC declared a senator cannot introduce herself as a senator just because of your suspension. And the funny thing is, Akpabio literally bought into every of his recommendations, except that his staff should be paid in the meantime. Even when other senators voted against her having to write an apology letter before she would be reinstated, Akpabio still went ahead and he said the ayes have it when it was very obvious. Everybody could hear that the nays had it. Honestly, we don't know exactly what this senator has against Senator Natasha. So maybe it was Akpabio that was talking through him. We don't know. Or maybe it's just a personal beef. But one thing that we know is that Uncle Neda Imasuen is not happy. He's not happy with all the projects that this auntie is doing in her constituency. You know why? Because he is not doing anything. His people have published the video of the road leading to his house. Allegedly new. Don't quote me. Let's watch it together.
My people, this road now leads to Senator Neda Imasuen house. Senator representing Edo South. This is the road. We get senator for this area. Senator Neda Imasuen. See ya. Use camera video now. See ya. See road. Where Senator Neda Imasuen dey. You dey fit the handle woman case for House of Assembly. You dey fast. You dey handle woman case, Natasha case. You dey suspend her. But see your road. Oga come and say make you come tell those people wetin you don do. Carry camera come. You won't see, you go feel say maybe you know they talk for Senate. See, in short, now here be Senator house. Now here be house. Senator Neda Imasuen fix the road to your house. Fix your environment.
Meanwhile, Auntie Natasha was not even a lawmaker. She wasn't holding any public office when she started fixing roads in her state. Not just the road that leads to her house, but roads across Kogi Central. She even fixed a federal road before becoming a public official. Common road, Oga, you cannot do, but you can harass a woman, a whole senator, a representative of the entire people of Kogi Central. Elijah, you get leave. If anyone should be suspended, actually, let me rephrase that. This man should be removed from office, because you cannot chair a committee of ethics if you don't have ethics. But that is if we actually believe in ethics in Nigeria. You know, Nigerians abroad, please let this be a lesson. Let's conduct ourselves with excellence. I mean, just look at help me waka.
I have spoken to many of the senators, and these are opposition senators, because I can never speak to ruling party senators. Many of the opposition senators are happy that Natasha was suspended. The reason that they gave was that she got a committee that she did not deserve, which is, you know, the lucrative local content committee. Senator Natasha should, as a matter of, since they have refused to give her fair hearing in the Senate, let her make public credible evidence to back up the claim. It's very easy. The man has said he is a lie. I did not do anything to her. So if there are messages, maybe, oh, please come over to so place, reveal them, expose the man. Do you understand? After all, he who alleges must prove. Why are you protecting the man? But she has to bring more than she has currently offered. Since the Senate, I think they passed a vote of confidence on Akpabio. Sure. Was it not yesterday? They permanently shut the door on her. So let her come to the public. If there is evidence, bring it out. If not, it's going to be tagged as his word against her word against his word. When they increased electricity tariff, Senator Natasha and Akpabio did not object. When they were sharing brand new SUVs in National Assembly, Senator Natasha and Akpabio, they did not object. When they increased telecom tariff, they did not object. When they removed fuel subsidy, and this country almost collapsed, because every economic problem we are facing today was a result of the sudden removal of fuel subsidy. Okay, what are the female senators in the National Assembly not supporting her? Why did Senator Ereti come out publicly to say what she did is wrong? And they are best of friends. Is it possible for Senator Natasha to be harassed sexually without Senator Ereti knowing? And they are best of friends. They are always together. Do you understand? It's just like saying that a female senator went to harass Akpabio and he did not tell anybody. I spoke to several comrades over this Senator Natasha and Akpabio issue. The majority of them say we will not get involved because this lady is not pro people. Since she got to the National Assembly, she has never for one day stood up to say, oh, the time you went to remove subsidy, what did she say? In fact, it was supposed to be a rally for her in National Assembly that Hawa was organizing. We got there, very few people. It was the pro-Akpabio people that was all over the place. They were all over the place. And I started talking to people, and people said the reason is because they do not resonate with her, because she has not, if she had defended the Nigerian people when they removed her subsidy, when they did the tariff hikes, when they, all the loans, see, every loan that they want to take, Labour Party, NMPP, PDP, they all support. What kind of opposition is that? There's no opposition in the Senate. There's no anti-people policy in the Senate that they have taken since this government came in, that any of them oppose or objected. They always agree. Now, coming to the first issue, whether she took the matter too far by going to Geneva with the matter. Sincerely speaking, I think since the matter is already in court, left to me, she's a lawyer. I believe every other steps should be paused And this is what I told her after I made my remarks and I supported her and I made my mind. I said, listen, go to court, go and challenge the decision. That is what lawyers do. Because, and I've spoken to the 2 female senators. Their issue with her is that they spoke with her and they told her, they said, this is not the way to go about it. And that's why she's not getting any support in the Senate. They told her that, do this, do this, do this. I don't want to mention them because they are friends. They have very close friends. And they told her that she should do ABC. Left to me, I believe that, I sincerely felt that she didn't have to raise this issue now. She should have raised it after the seat episode. See, if I was in her shoe and the man changed my seat, and I'm sure that he did that of malice, I will keep quiet. I will allow the issue to pass. Because what many people would think, critical thinkers say, why are you raising him now that he has? First he removed you from the committee, then he changed your seat. So it will be established that majority of the things that, because the first thing you look at is malice. That, oh, you are raising this issue now. Yes, let's assume without considering that the thing happened. I'm not saying it so that Akpabio will not come and say he wants to issue me a letter to sue me. I'm not saying that it happened. But assuming, but not considering that the thing truly happened. And that's why I had, in my public statement, I said, assuming that the matter is, the allegations isn't frivolous, at least entertain it and treat it. Do you understand? So, assuming or not considering that the thing happened, but the timing, you raised it at the time when you were on the receiving end. I will have, because people see it get changed, although they didn't follow the process in changing her seat. The rule says you must notify her. Do you understand? Notify her a day before sitting that, oh, your seat is going to be changed. Do you understand? And when the presiding officer has the right to change your seat at any time. You understand? And unfortunately, it's their rules. They are the ones that made it. And they have a lot of bad rules in that Senate, their Senate book. Very bad rules.
We had a cancer that almost killed Nigeria. We're almost entering the 4th stage of that cancer, and that was the fuel subsidy issue. You took very prompt action. We may be passing through difficult times now, but the leadership of the National Assembly, with all Nigerians, are very grateful for the bold steps you have taken. And we assure you that despite the sufferings, we'll stand by you to ensure that that cancer is totally removed from our midst. We also want to say that so far, the policies you've churned out are such that we are very hopeful that with the right partnership with the 3 arms of government, that this country will definitely get to the promised land. So tell Mr. President that just like Liverpool Club, the mantra of the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is that the executive shall never walk alone. You will not walk alone. We will be there all the way with you. So my dear colleagues, the leadership of the 10th National Assembly, I'm very excited to notice the fact that once you are a member of the House of Representatives or you're a senator, the spirit remains with you forever. That at no time did I ever attempt any sexual harassment on the said distinguished Senator Akpabio or any other woman for that matter. I and my siblings were raised very well by my late single mother. She died in year 2000 through very difficult times, and I therefore have the highest regards for women. Even at demise, I still cry till today. I also wish to state that I also have 4 beautiful daughters. So at no time will I ever harass any woman, and I've never done so. In addition, even as a state governor, I was awarded various awards. One of them was the one you wish to know, the most gender-friendly governor in Nigeria. I served between 2007 and 2015. To God be the glory. In conclusion, I urge all Nigerians, particularly the media, and then, of course, members of the social media, to await the court's decision. And please do not jump to conclusions on matters of mere allegations. And I did not mean what they are misinterpreting in the social media. And I hope this will come to an end. And people should concentrate on things that will move this country forward and not things that will divide us. So I hope the apology is accepted.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You know, a lot of people are saying that Akpabio is this kind of arrogant that he will not come out to say anything regarding everything that Natasha actually said, the accusation, the allegation, the everything. So because Akpabio never come out to speak about it, a lot of people actually believed everything that Natasha said. Yes, I'm not saying that Natasha is actually lying, and I'm not saying that Akpabio is not lying, but I said something in previous videos. I said the matter between Natasha and Akpabio, the truth of the matter is between God, Akpabio, and Natasha. It is between those three parties. Those are the people that know who is saying the truth and who is lying. And whether we like it or not, since Akpabio is opposing what Natasha is saying and Natasha is opposing what Akpabio is saying, the fact remains that one of them is lying and one of them is saying the truth. But the truth will come out soon when Natasha provides the evidence that she claims that she has, and if she did not have an evidence, the other way around will actually happen, because a lot of people are actually pulling up that Natasha is not supposed to be suspended and Akpabio will be left in office, that Akpabio is being accused. But why is it that they only suspended Natasha and all of that? So a lot of people are saying that they should call Natasha back to the Halo chamber, that they cannot use power to suppress her and all of that, that if they want to suspend anybody at all, they're supposed to suspend the two parties and they should allow other people to represent them. So after the investigation have been done thoroughly, then we will know who is justified and we will know who is lying. Then the person that is lying will be punished severally, while the person that is justified will be allowed to go and all of that. Now, a lot of things is actually happening. The reason why they did not suspend Akpabio and all of that, the excuse that they actually gave was because a lot of ladies are finally come out in different locations in Nigeria, not only limited to Nigeria, in different countries, and they've come out to allege and accuse some men, and by so doing they put the men in trouble, they put them in jail, and some were even sent to prison and some were even poofed. A lot of ladies normally come out to allege that a lot of men actually raped them, and nothing of such actually happened. Just because they want to punish the man or just because they want to get something from the man, they will accuse the man. And the society is kind of women friendly, let me use that, it's kind of women friendly, and when they accuse the man of such a thing, the man will be punished severely. And before you know, even when the matter is being investigated and they notice that the woman was just lying and the man was not guilty of everything, the damage that was done have been done. Nothing can change again. What they have done to the man have been done and nothing can be undone, and the woman in question may be punished in most occasions, but the fact remains the man that have been punished before have been punished. They don't want to take back the suffering again. The punishment that they pull on the man, they want to withdraw it back. It's not possible. So the man have been punished, so that is why they're trying to take their time to investigate the matter. We can't just listen to the one side of the story and all of that. Akpabio came out, he said he's not guilty of anything, that he did not do this thing. That Natasha was actually saying, yes, Akpabio will remain innocent until Natasha provides an evidence. I know a lot of Nigerians will not be okay with what I'm saying at the moment. They will say, oh, maybe Akpabio and paid Laju. I've never met Akpabio, I don't know Akpabio from anywhere, but we're bringing out our facts and we analyze it. If you should look at what the Jadian you said, the guy is the same thing. You know, Akpabio in question, nobody like him. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people love Natasha. I love Natasha so well, but the fact remains, without an evidence, you can't lay a finger on someone that this person did this thing. So I don't think that they just listen to the accusation that Natasha actually accused Akpabio and they passed judgment on Akpabio, or maybe they removed him from the Senate seat or all of that. If that is how it works, a lot of men in Nigeria will be in trouble. Maybe one day a woman can just walk up to me and tell me that I actually sexually harassed her, and by so doing police will pick me up and they lock me up and put me in jail, whereas I never do such a thing. So if that kind of thing should happen, that shows that the society is not men friendly and it's not safe for men. So a lot of people are waiting for Natasha to drop the evidence. Now you can hear the confession that Akpabio actually made. Akpabio made the thorough confession. He said he was trained where he was raised where, that he have not harassed Natasha before, all of that. Nobody know maybe he's saying the truth or not. Nobody know maybe Akpabio is really saying the truth, but he came out to that confession. He said he have not done anything that Natasha was actually accusing of. I know a lot of you might have been looking out for other way around of the confession. Maybe you're expecting Akpabio to come out to confess that, oh, I did it, I did that, I did it, I did that. Yes, but confession remains confession. He have come out to say the confession in another way, that this is my confession, I did not do this thing, I did not do this thing, I did not do what Natasha is saying. That is the confession of Akpabio, and that is what the man is still standing on at the moment until Natasha release evidence. If Natasha can release a concrete evidence, everywhere will shut down. The Senate itself will shut down. Akpabio may possibly leave his seat and all of that, because this is a very, very capital offense and all. So drop a opinion in the comment section of this video, as I'm gonna do that for you, and share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, he pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where? Politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.